Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They're going to run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll test the right side here. Found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball,
it's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
My goodness, this defense has got to do a much better job of getting pressure on this quarterback. It's third down, and you're going to give the quarterback that much time? Plenty of time, finds his target, nice big gain, and a first down.
He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The sack sets up second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Tailback with another carry. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Lawrence. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Running with purpose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the grab, heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Fights off a defender. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st down and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Lawrence. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he'll be brought down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's a run call on third and goal. And tackled there by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown. touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This will likely be the last play of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Lawrence. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts it in great scoring position. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They go in front here in the second half. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a run to the left. Oh, this spin move, and he's got some space here. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Mountaineers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the jet sweep here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll run it to the left. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's tackled after the catch. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down.
691. Get far.
And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Fresh coverage now from these DBs. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. They burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Mountaineers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Can he reach the end zone? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? He's moving out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags it with throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Get set, get set. Belly stutter.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas Christian. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
We'll call for the fair catch here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense is still clicking.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit, because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air, great awareness, and hit the big touchdown.
Cricket.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. They gamble, went for two, and the win, but fall short. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.